Well, welcome to beautiful Hamilton Island, Dua Lipa.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Your label Warner emailed me that last week, and they were like, "What are you thinking for your chat with Dua?" Just like at the hotel, and I was like, "I feel like we should maybe take her to Hamilton Island." And I was like, you know what? If I need to pay for it out of my own personal expense, so you're welcome, mate.
Yeah, no, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
We won't tell anyone that this is actually a green screen.
No, absolutely not. The wonders of modern cinematic achievement.
God, isn't this gorgeous though? Really,
It's 2 hours from Sydney, and I've never been here. Would you believe?
Well, look, see,
There
two
you
birds,
go.
one stone.
Yes, we're killing it. It must be, and it is an amazing feeling because I feel like in my life as a woman who works her ass off and really does enjoy what I do, I have moments all the time where I'm like, what a blessing life is. But you are living it on a whole nother scale, so I can't imagine what those moments
Oh
must
my
be
goodness,
like.
I pinch myself every day. I really do. I'm so grateful to get to do what I do and to get to see amazing places and to get to meet incredible people. And I'm so thankful for everything. And I honestly, yeah.
I wish
don't-
everyone could see the smile on your faces listening on the radio right now, because that's a legitimate joy that's kind of shining through. But it doesn't come without a cost. You work your ass off. Like you were at the American Music Awards, and then I was like, wait a second, isn't the Arias like tomorrow? So what was that transit like?
So I got off stage, put my trackies on, went straight to the airport, showered in the airport lounge
No.
to get my hair down because it was up in a massive ponytail and I had so much gel in my hair. So I was like, okay, I definitely can't leave my hair with gel just while I'm on the flight. That's kind of
definitely
gross.
not on a flight.
So I showered in the airport lounge, literally just as people were waiting for me going 10 minutes until we have to run to the check-in desk. I was like, okay.
You don't go to the check-in desk,
Not
though.
the check-in desk, what is it? Like the
Boarding
boarding
gate.
Desk. Boarding gate, yeah. So I quickly showered, got on the plane, landed early morning in Sydney. I slept a lot on that flight, and then I was like,
girl.
all right, I think I've beaten jet lagged.
And you come and you do it all
jet
again.
lagged. Clearly not.
See, okay, you lied. You thought you had, but you were absolutely wrong. But you keep a team around you of people that I imagine are like family now. And I
Yes.
look at your socials and I think, wow, these people all have jobs and they're with her, but it seems like you guys genuinely have each other's back and really enjoy hanging out.
Yeah, we really like each other.
That's
which
good.
is- yeah,
Except
it's
that
really
guy. No, I'm kidding. I just chose a random person behind the camera. There was no feeling behind that.
No, it's a lot of fun, and when you get to travel with, my team have essentially become my family. I spend so much time with them, so I'm super lucky. It's been a lot of fun.
But I know you are still so close to your blood family, and
Yes.
it's always been the way with you.
Yeah.
And I know for us, we travel a lot, and there's a lot of FaceTime, a lot of Skype, nieces and
Yeah.
nephews and siblings. And are you, do you sometimes have times where you think, far out, I haven't seen my family in 3 or 4 days a week, and get the phone out? And
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's like FaceTime. We have a family group chat, so we're constantly talking. We're constantly in conversation with each other, no matter what. We send pictures. We try and experience all these things together, even if we're miles apart.
It's so lovely. And you've now come into a new, for people at home, I guess we call it a cycle. So you have a new single, then an album, and then you tour it, and then sometimes you take time out to kind of write the next album.
Yeah.
So you knew going into this before Don't Start Now. I would imagine that as soon as Don't Start Now was finished, you were like, well, it's a smash, so we're about to be busy. Because if I wrote that song and performed that song, I'd be like, okay, I mean, obviously everyone's going to want a piece of Ms. Lipa.
Oh,
so
my
you knew,
goodness.
right? You were like, shit's about to get real.
I actually, the thing is music in general, it's so unexpected. You have no idea how people are going to respond to it or react. And Don't Start Now is obviously a pop song, but it's quite different to what I've done before. And so I was definitely nervous putting the song out because I was like, I have no idea what people are going to think or
But
if they're
it's
going to
so
like
good.
it.
What idiots wouldn't love it? I'm not
But
sucking
I
up.
appreciate your response. I appreciate that, and I'm so grateful for the way people have responded to the music, and it's been so much fun to perform it. And I'm so excited for this new album because I feel like I went into all the writing sessions so much more confident as an artist and as a songwriter,
awesome.
and I really created something that I'm really proud of. Although at times it's definitely been something that scared me because I was like, oh my God, are people gonna, I don't know how people are gonna react.
But I think being scared
it's been
still is good, right?
Of course. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I feel like I have to do that to grow as an artist.
So wonderful. I have to ask because I'm writing to the Grammys board to ask for a new category, which is best use of cowbell in a pop song.
Okay, great.
And And you're the only person going to be nominated.
Right. I'm the only person in the category.
And you'll win, obviously. Whose decision? Tell me about the cowbell, because for me, when I heard that, and it was Grace from your label, Warner, who was like, guys, there's one part of this song. I'm just going to stand here when it plays. And her finger was ready. And as soon as the cowbell bell came in, she like, so where did that come from?
Well, the producer, Ian Kirkpatrick, that produced the track, he's the master behind that. He was the thinker of the cowbell. He was the one that brought it into existence. He was like, you know what this song needs? A cowbell. And I was like, are you sure? And he did it. I was like, yes,
it needs more cowbell.
Absolutely.
Quite literally. And I was so happy to watch you perform this morning on Sunrise. And it was cool because I was like, we're in Hamilton Island, and there are people from all around the world here, of all ages. There were kids there, there were grannies there, and they were all feeling it. That must be an amazing experience for you, walking out onto stage anywhere in the world, in a random tourist island in the Great Barrier Reef. Can you feel that energy coming back at you? What is that like?
Absolutely. It's so much fun. I'm just so happy to be back on stage, especially after spending so much time in the studio.
Yeah.
And I love spending my time in the studio, but after a while I was just ready. Now that the album's finished and the songs are ready, I'm like, let's go.
And Mardi Gras 2020.
Yes.
Was there ever a universe that you were ever going to say no to that gig? Because that is the dream.
I know. I've heard it's the craziest party ever.
Yes.
So when I heard that I was going to do it, I was like, absolutely, yes, let's go. When?
Do you know who you need to speak to about it?
Who?
The King of Sydney Mardi Gras / Queen of Sydney Mardi Gras, Mr. Sam Smith.
Okay.
Sam Smith he's like, what's the word? Incognito in Australia all the time.
Right.
In the area where Mardi Gras is, living their best life. Like,
love it.
The heels. So if you need some tips, like Sam will probably be there, like, because it's.
I love this.
Yeah. Anything you need to know, speak to Sam, and you'll be sweet.
I'll definitely ask Sam.
And how are you feeling about the album? Where are we at with, like, as far as? I hate putting the stress on.
No, it's good. It's not a stress at all. The album's finished. I mean, it's kind of going through the final mixing process, but the songs in itself are finished. It comes out next year. I announced the album title on December the 1st.
Ooh, can I guess what it is?
Go on.
I'm going to go with brushed eyebrows, because that's the first thing I just saw was a beautiful brushed brow.
I don't think it really explains the music.
Okay, fair enough. I understand that your creative process is
It might be the first thing you see on my face because they're massive. No, I'm gonna keep it a secret. It's only like 3 more days.
Good. Oh, really?
Well,
For 3 more days?
Well, 3 more days is December the 1st. Can you believe it?
It is not.
Can you believe it?
I really can't.
I know, but when you're in a place like this, it doesn't feel like December, does
it's
it?
Heaven.
Yeah.
Feels like we're not even on planet Earth. And before I wrap the interview, I would like to know, because you've got so many amazing life moments, performances, Grammys, achievements, albums, singles. Is there something that's left on the bucket list that you think, I have to do this before I retire?
Oh my God, there's so much. There's so much that I have to do. I'm about to go on a big tour next year, and some of the venues that I'm doing, I'm just like, those I don't even know how I'm going to get up on that stage, because it's everything I've ever dreamt of doing. So I'm really excited to do that. I'm excited to go and see more places all over the world. I'm so lucky that I get to go and explore and do things because of my job. And I really feel like fully present in what I'm doing, and it feels nice.
Beautiful. And one more thing that I do want to talk about, because I think it's important. Something I didn't even know it was happening, but on your Instagram, I saw about a natural disaster in Kosovo.
In Albania.
In Albania,
Yeah.
where you're from. Tell me and tell the people listening what's happened, because we need to know.
Well, it's, I guess, a devastating earthquake happened on the 26th of November.
Yeah.
In the early morning, sometime around like 3:30 in the morning.
While people were asleep,
And it was
not
of
even.
the magnitude of 6.7,
Wow, high up on the
which
scale.
is really high on the
Yeah.
scale. And it was devastating. You know, it definitely tore down a whole community and homes, and it's just been a very difficult time for people in Albania, and people in Kosovo, where I'm from, all reaching out to help in whatever way they can. And you know, I guess it's our duty to also help and talk about it and get people to donate and help it, because nobody can predict a natural disaster, and it's devastating when it does happen, and it's devastating when you also feel helpless when you're so far away. But together as a nation, we're working really hard, and it's nice to see people coming together and making a difference. And nothing can really words don't really do enough, so we have to put things into action, and everybody's trying their hardest to make it work. And but we're very strong as people, so I know that no matter what, we will figure it out together, and
that's what we're all trying to do, isn't it?
We will get back on our feet.
Amen. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, good on you for using your platform for good and for educating all of us. You're the best. I'm so happy to have spent time with you in Hamilton
I'm so happy to have
Island.
spent time with you.
Thank you,
darling. Thank you so much.
I forgot to ask one question I have to ask for a thing we're doing. What is the first concert you ever went to?
First concert I ever went to was Method Man and Redman. Because they came to Pristina in Kosovo when I was living there, and it was like all the rage. It was like the first person to have come down to Kosovo to come and do a show, and that was when I really discovered Wu-Tang Clan.
Mine was Ricky Martin, which couldn't be more different. But imagine Method Man and Ricky Martin do it. That's a gig I'd like to go to.
Interesting for sure.
Dua Lipa, you're the best there is. Thanks, darling.
Thank you so much.